Hi folks, how are you doing? This is sjsrana, Surendrajit Singh Rana reporting for April 16th, 2025, and you are taking a front yard view of my my residence, Villa 77 Galaxy Enclave, Jaipur, India. The reason I'm basically releasing these short videos or YouTube releasing videos is to debust the largest grand larceny, the largest human trafficking, sex trafficking, the largest fraud, the largest basically heist, which has been occurring constantly for more than 700, 200 and which is 2 years from 2023, 790 days. So it's been constantly, relentlessly, and these people have become belligerent. They have become hardcore criminals like MS-13. Yep, they have become hardcore criminals. They don't care. They don't care. They are doing grand larceny. They are basically abducting. They are heist. They are kidnapping. They are basically sabotaging identity. They are doing character assassination. Yep, they are doing character assassination of sjsrana, Surendrajit Singh Rana. They're also doing grand larceny on sjsrana since 2023 constantly for 790 days. And thousands and thousands and thousands of people involved, folks. Many government officials involved because they have taken bounties, lottery, cash, car, vehicle, visa. A lot of government officials from India. So they are involved. Their relatives are involved. They've taken females. They've taken bounties, car, cash, money by force, by fraud, by deceit, deception. It's been going on constantly for 790 days. But people over here in India are turning blind eye, basically the highest level delegation of India, the government, because they want to do it. It's nothing less than a genocide of Sikh and Christian females. Basically, I don't know much because nobody has communicated to me. I'm not informed directly. I'm not involved directly or indirectly anyway. I'm not connected to anyone. As you can see, I'm always by my own. If somebody has come to meet me or somebody standing outside around, then perhaps I may be visiting person to just to know is there anything they're searching for. So other than that, I don't talk to people around. But this is my sixth sense telling that all this has been going around for 790 days. And I know from sixth sense that grand larceny, because something was delivered to me, supposed to be delivered to me, supposed to be gifted to me by a lot of leadership as their gratitude, as their grace, because they know the personality as just Rana original personality. So they want to do some sort of good part. It's like a brother thing, brothers and sisters sort of thing. It's a big brotherhood, the world brotherhood. So, but these thugs, these MS-13 gangsters, they basically hijacked everything, taken hostage of females and everything. So I want to report there's a SUO MOTO which I'm asking international community to file a SUO MOTO, or Supreme Court must take cognizance and file SUO MOTO on this, because there are hundreds and hundreds of female involved. They have been terrorized, intimidated, threatened, molested, raped. They have been hijacked. They have been directly hijacked and threatened that if you don't get raped by our teammate, then your loved ones shall be killed. This is the height of insanity, folks, height of barbarism. They have even surpassed Epstein, they've surpassed Ghislaine Maxwell, they've surpassed Diddy Combs, they've surpassed Harvey Weinstein, they've surpassed all these sex traffickers, pedophiles. This island, this Galaxy Enclave has become the largest, you can say, pedophile, pervert, thugs, grand larceny zone. This whole zone has become like a monstrous zone, and this has been going on for so long, and nobody is speaking about it. Nobody's talking about it, that how come these females are getting molested and raped and hijacked and terrorized, intimidated by MS-13 type gangsters over here, that if you don't get raped by our gang members or our team people, then your loved one shall be killed, and you're not supposed to mate, you're not supposed to meet that. Especially they are basically taking hostage who wants to meet me as sjsrana. And this is, once you start SUO MOTO on Supreme Court, and the witness will come gradually, they will reveal the truth to you, just like all these Harvey Weinstein, Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, Diddy Combs were exposed only after many, many years. Even though FBI is so powerful in US, the CIA is so powerful. But after decades of abuse, massive terrorism, hostages, they got to know, okay, what's going on. When females started coming forward, that we were abused, we were terrorized, we were intimidated. So folks, this is very, very important. Don't take it lightly. This is a big, big thing. This is depicting the mindset of India, because it's not just 1 or 2 people involved. It's not like 10 people involved. It is thousands and thousands and thousand people ball game. So this is the mindset of India. It's the mindset. It's not just one people, and a lot of government officials, corrupted people, corrupted cops. Don't think cops are saintly people. Many of the cops have part and parcel in it. Many of the cops are corrupted who are involved in it, and that's why they could let it go. They could turn blind eye. How come in the jurisdiction, the cops' jurisdiction, all this grand larceny, this raping, terrorism, hostage is going on? So perhaps the India government is involved then. If that's the case, if cops are basically compelled, the leaders are involved, perhaps that could be the case. The cops are compelled to turn blind eye. Who is having the jurisdiction over here? Who is the judge who is monitoring all this? That means there is no law system in India. There is a kangaroo court running everywhere. What kind of justice system is going on in India? So if the Supreme Court doesn't take suo moto, then it's a complete deterioration of justice system of India. Complete deterioration, complete degradation of justice system. If Supreme Court doesn't take suo moto, and they have been turning blind eye. This is such a big deal, folks. It's not a small thing. International community is involved. The whole international leadership is involved, and you're turning blind eye that these devils, these racist faces, rapists have been enjoying doing grand larceny. The beggars, I also call them beggars. They are perfect beggars. Perfect beggars, I tell you. Professional beggars, professional rapists. Nothing less than that. They are professional people. That's why their attire is so good. They wear very good attire. Because they are professional rapists, they are professional thugs, they are professional beggars. Not a normal beggar which you find on the street. They are professional beggars, folks. If you talk of professional beggars, then they have millions and millions of rupees in their account, or maybe thousands and thousands of dollars in their account. They are professional beggars. Nothing less than that. That's why you will not see me talking to these people around. Monkey business, I don't talk. To the monkeys, I don't talk. To the assholes, I don't talk. Sorry, mind my language. I don't want to use it again. But that's allowed at some times when you have high event of frustration. But I won't use it again because I just want to tell you what these kind of people are. Making fool of everyone. Shameless, pathetic, shameless people. They have no soul inside. They are totally morally and ethically bankrupt people. This is what you have been gifting and rewarding for so long. Many have taken US visas, international visas, befooling. Pathetic people. If you want to form an MS-13 or racist faces rapist group in your nation, UK, Canada, Australia, France, Germany, US, if you want to invite these people, then basically you're replacing MS-13 with these guys. They're nothing less than MS-13, folks. They're gangsters, pure devil mindset. And nobody has so much of shame that they should feel guilty and come forward that enough is enough. We feel guilty now. They're shameless people. Ruthless, shameless. Much more barbaric than Hamas, which attacked on October 7th, 2024 on Israel. They're much more barbaric than Hamas. They are pure MS-13 gangsters type people. Because they have no shame at all. For 790 days, Hamas attacked only for one day, which was October 7th and 2024. And they attacked because they have lot of vengeance they have in their mind. The only big problem, the only big issue comes here, which I raised red flag on October 7th, was that they basically molested, they abused babies, 6 months babies, 4 month babies, females, girls were raped. That's where I said this is barbaric, folks. This is barbaric, can never be forgotten, can never be forgiven. On Israeli attack on October 7, 2024. That's the reason I immediately raised red flag. I said, come on, this is height of it. Babies have no part. Babies are never at fault, no matter what it is. Whether Russia, Ukraine is fighting a war, the babies are not involved. Whether there's a third world war, babies are never involved. They're never also why they attack babies, why they brutalize babies. So it's barbaric, October 7th. So I want to give that glimpse. These people are much more barbaric than October 7th Hamas attack on Israel. If Israel knows the pain the hostages have undergone, and Israel has undergone October 7, 2024, then Israel will never side with these devils, these rapist faces, barbaric criminals, MS-13 gangsters. Nothing less than that. Shameless people. They have no shame. They know the truth. They know people know the truth, but still they are shameless. Because, this is how they earn they earn their title. Always remember, 8 out of every 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liars, with exceptional hate crimes against humanity, truth tellers, sjsrana, Surendra Singh Rana, because they hate humanity, they hate saints. So that's why they have this hate mongering, hate criminals in their mind. These are hate criminals, folks. So in the end, I would like to conclude that this people, the gangsters MS-13 over here, all they may have purported people or lured people that it's just a game. It's just a game. It's just a gimmickry. It's just a game. We are playing games. Give us your daughters. Give us your 8-year-old, 12-year-old daughter. Let us bring it here. Let us bring her here. And let us get them gang raped. 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old. My spiritual sense is telling me, folks. My spiritual sense. That's why I'm not able to focus on meditation, because I'm hearing their cries. These gangsters, MS-13 type, are barbaric, more barbaric than Hamas 7 October attack. That attacked only for one day, not for 790 days. But these brutal barbaric terrorists have attacked humanity for 790 days relentlessly. Still, they are not budging. You give them more, they will continue this monkey business, the monkeys. Further, they have brutalized 13 years old, 14 years old, 15 years old girls. They're brutalized. How can you forget that? How can you forgive that? That you must be Hamas also. You must be also part and parcel of Hamas. Maybe India government is part and parcel of Hamas. Perhaps India government is also part and parcel of Hamas. They may say lip service to Israel that, oh, Hamas did very bad, but look at their deeds inside. Already India is having a blemish of a genocide, 1984. George Orwell, 1984. Already they have a blemish of genocide, but they are running away here and there with their jacking, with their power. They have silenced everyone in the world. That no, it's not a genocide, only 50 or 60,000 Sikhs were killed. So for them, 60,000, 70,000 Sikhs life doesn't matter. Because overall the population of the real Sikh, practicing Sikhs in India is not more than, I'll tell you, not more than 0.2 million. The real Sikhs, I'm not talking about the other Sikh who call them Sikh. Practicing Sikhs are only 0.2 million people, okay, in India. And if they have butchered, they have brutalized 60,000, 70,000 Sikhs in 1984 George Orwell type terrorism or state-sponsored terrorism, genocide, then what do you call it? Not Hamas? So who is Hamas here? So folks, anyways, I happened to meet some good person today. So as you can see, there was a car parked in front of my house, and I find some very good nature person, and I'm just giving you a glimpse, not going private about it. But because the car was parked in front of my house, I happened to be outside of the house at that time, just taking a glimpse. Then I happened to just see that perhaps I just wanted to know if they need some help, because somebody parking a car in front of you, somebody sitting inside, a driver sitting inside, car is on, or a person is there waiting. So as a generous duty, you must go outside and ask that person. So just out of generosity, I went outside just to see if they need some help. Sometimes people have problems, or they're looking for some person, they're asking some help, they don't know, so they get stranded. And I find this old gentleman, he looks like more than 70 years of age, very nice. I could find him very nice in talking, and I exchanged the numbers with him, and I was delighted to meet him as well, because he has been on a high-ranking government official. That's my spiritual sense told me. So I just happened to tell him, and he was surprised, startled. So because spiritual sense is always there, it tells me everything. But I can only divulge 5%, folks, I tell you. I don't have these siddhis, what they call these people, tantric people, or witchcraft people. They acquire siddhis. She, it's called in China, she. But I don't acquire that. I had it many years back, but I given it back. I said I don't need it. So I have just my spiritual practice, and from spiritual practice, sixth sense, it's activated, it's giving me, guiding me. So I met this person, very nice, and we had some spiritual discourse. So it was all talking on spiritual level, nothing materialistic, only spiritual level. And I was delighted to talk to this gentleman. And then he had to leave for some work of his, what he wanted to do. So because the car was parked in front, I wanted to just ask if they need some help, if they're searching for someone. Sometimes, people get confused. The house over here, which house, which villa. So it's always, as a good citizen, you must ask if you are you need some help. Because I can see in front of me, If somebody sitting around the park, somebody sitting around somewhere in the seesaw or in some some sort of other area, and turning some other way, and they don't look at you or they don't come to you, approach to you when you are around, you don't go and keep searching around everyone and ask the help, because a person who need help will always come to you. If you can see my gate door is open, when the door is open, that means I'm available, I have the availability. Folks, I tell you, my 80% of time every day 365 days of the year goes to spirituality, 85% of my time. Then my 10% time goes for my cats. I have my 3 cats, so I have to spend some time with them. They're adorable and I have a very good bonding with them. I have 3 cats. Then my remaining time goes with let's say cooking or house chores or something which I need to do. I want to do a lot of electronics projects I have, but I don't get time because my spiritual level energies basically take me to the next level, and I don't get time. So out of 24 hours, I may find 5 or 10 minutes outside of the gate. Maybe, perhaps in 4 days or 5 days, I don't know. Maybe. So that's the reason why this grand larceny is going on. These thugs, these devil, these MS-13 type gangsters, they thought they can run the world now. They can run the world with deceit and deception. But I tell you folks, the world doesn't work with deceit and deception. The world doesn't work that way. If that is the case, then Aurangzeb would have been ruling India. If deceit, deception, thug, terrorism is the way, barbarism is the way, then Aurangzeb would have been the ruler. But Aurangzeb is no more a ruler of India, who was anti-Hindus, who was trying to persecute Hindus, on a grand scale. That's why people revolted Aurangzeb. They did not revolt Akbar. He was also a Mughal emperor, but Aurangzeb, because he was terrorist, he was terrorizing Hindus, So at that time, I'm giving you the glimpse of that time. Then there was 2 main leaders. One is Shivaji from Maharashtra, Chhatrapati Shivaji, who fought against Aurangzeb rule, the barbaric rule. Then there was Guru Nanak, the 10 forms of Guru Nanak, the 10 gurus of Guru Nanak. They're all called Guru Nanak. 10 times he came to the world, Guru Nanak, because Guru Gobind Singh fought the last battle with Aurangzeb, but Aurangzeb didn't turn to fight a battle with Guru Gobind Singh. So I'm just giving you the 2 main leaders or the generals, but Guru Gobind Singh is a guru, so then nobody can compare with the guru. There is a no leader, no general, no one can compare with the guru. Guru is uncomparable. Guru is uncomparable. You can never compare any, maybe the highest ranking general can never be compared with the guru. Guru is always a guru. Shivaji Chhatrapati was a great leader, a general, but he was not a guru. So guru is always a guru. Guru is always above all. Nobody can supersede guru. Nobody. The highest saint cannot supersede guru. No one can supersede guru. Guru cannot be defined in Google. They cannot even define saint in Google. Forget about guru. Guru cannot be defined by Google. If you search the guru word and try to understand what guru actually is or their jurisdiction, Google will fail. Google will say it's endless. So folks, I just want to, because I had very good spiritual discussion with this good person, so I felt like I should share my 5 minutes, and so he had to leave for some urgent work, so we could spend only 20 minutes of time, 30 minutes of time. So I usually don't talk with people. The only reason is because other people, I sense devil, evil in them. Over here, this person was only talking spirituality. He was only going with the spiritual path, and he had a very good guru. I was very excited to hear his guru and thrilled, because I know that guru which he had. I will not reveal, because that's not my part. I'm not opening any personal file, but whatever is public. You can see a car front in front yard of my house. It's public. It's a public view. It's not secret, private. So I'm sharing that part which is public, but no private discussion or discourse, because that's 101. So he was quite a gentleman. So anyways, folks, things are, when you have a guru in life, I just want to spend 2 minutes on spirituality. When you have a guru in life, then your life becomes enlightened sooner or later. It will take some time. It may not be instant, depending on your past karma or your past deeds or your own willingness, your own energies. It may take some time, but you will be enlightened sooner or later. That was the question we were discussing over here in discourse, that enlightenment comes with the guru, and I was very excited to hear his guru. Very, very able guru. I have high regards for his guru. I know his guru and very high regards, utmost high regards. He's a very, very pious person. So So you need a guru in life, okay? At the time of Jesus Christ, at the time of Moses, the rules were different. Remember what happened when Jesus Christ saw that adulterous lady that people were stoning? Jesus of Nazareth. When they were stoning that female, she came to Jesus running for help. See, this is what it happens. Jesus didn't come to run to her. He had no business because he was just enjoying his bliss. But that female came running towards Jesus that please help me. These people are stoning me because they're saying I'm an adulterous woman. I have done this and that. And Jesus Christ looked at her and then sat down, having written something on the sand. He was trying to do some writing on the sand, because 10 commandments of Moses were there. So he was saying that yes, it's written there, adulterous woman or a man cannot be forgiven. But he wanted to see what is written after that by God, because Moses came before Jesus. Okay, Abraham came before Moses. So these are great saints, great new creators of the world. They're creators of the world. So Abraham was a creator of the world. He created new humanity. Moses created new humanity. Jesus Christ created new humanity. They are creators. So is the Krishna. Shri Krishna created new humanity. Krishna consciousness. Then Guru Nanak came 10 times. Guru Nanak came 10 times to create new humanity. So folks, when he wrote something on the sand, then he said, okay, these laws are okay, but there are other laws which can give relaxation to such people. So he forgave that lady, adulterous lady, by saying that sin no more. Yep, that's what he uttered, sin no more. So this is how it is, folks. People of this nature, of this high nature, come for a purpose on life, and they uplift the humanity. All these big creators, they have a purpose in life. So I want to spend that time with you. So you need a guru in life. So at that time of the Moses, of Jesus Christ, of Shri Krishna, guru concept was there, but they were too limited to them. That was not being manifested. But when Guru Nanak came, he manifested the form of guru. That guru is the most important part in your life, and that's the new ordinance he gave to the whole world. That this is how it's supposed to work now. He ordained everyone that guru is essential part of your life. So wherever you are, guru, the meaning guru is that a person or entity or the knowledge that dispels darkness. It could be a knowledge. It could be a knowledge. It could be a book. It could be a granth. It could be some person or saint who could dispel darkness from inside. From inside, not from your mind. Mind is different. I am saying your soul, who dispels darkness from your soul, and your soul becomes brightened. That's the real guru, true guru, and you need that part in life. So folks, these people, I pity on them. I also have mercy on them, because that's why I don't say anything to anyone. My spiritual sense tells me everything. I don't say anything to anyone that you are doing grand larceny or you're tugging or you're doing scamming. Why? Because they are supposed to give mercy to some extent. Some extent they should be given mercy. But then once the providence does its hand, then no mercy will be given. And I'm waiting for that providence to act on its own. It is going to act now, very soon, because the darkness cannot prevail forever. I tell you every time, 3 things cannot be hidden for long: sun, moon, and the truth. So I repeat, 3 things cannot be hidden for long: sun, moon, and truth. So folks, this is why it's very important to have a SUO moto here, so that the justice is delivered to the females. Justice is delivered to the girls. I has already shared with you that during the month of August, specifically the date is October 14th, 2024, my spiritual sense, my vision told me that something big conspiracy was going against you. Somebody tried to conspire against you. Even though I had to leave on August 14th, I had to leave outside of the residence, because I have to do some grocery, and also I was feeling hungry. I need to have some food, so I went somewhere to have food also. So I spent about 4 or 5 hours outside, because it is far away where I get my real grocery, and the food which I wanted from the restaurant which I want, wherever I want to go is far off. So I had to leave for 5 hours. So I came back. I also made that video, also shared everything. But then my spiritual sense was telling me that something big is conspiring against you. Nobody's informed me anything. Nobody from Galaxy, nobody from here neighborhood, nobody from government, nobody from cops, nobody from court, nobody informed me. I was not informed any time from August 14, 2024. But something big happened, conspired against me. I have still not informed anything. I have not been giving any communication. I have not been informed of anything. And my spiritual sense tells me that something big happened against you. They conspired. And it could be grand larceny. It could be somebody stole something. I don't know. I didn't see anything stolen from my house. I could sense that something was stolen, but minor. I already had reported that people are trespassing into my house. I already reported to cops over here. Hi folks, so you're doing this is sjsrana, Surendrajit Singh Rana, reporting for April 15, 2025. So I'm sharing a lot of snippets because I'm covering for grand larceny against me, sjsrana, on this real estate business of Epstein and girlfriend Ghislaine Maxwell type personalities. And they have been doing the grand larceny since 2023 on me, sjsrana, Surendrajit Singh Rana. So I'm basically focusing on that, because I have not been informed of anything. I don't know. I have not been communicated. But this is spiritual sense telling me, and I'm dead sure on it, that there's grand larceny going on. Massive grand larceny, vehicles, stuff, parcel, shipment, lot other stuff, money, cash, lotteries. So all this is going to thugs, only and only devils, rapists, racist, fascist, M13 group, M13 type group over here. Association M13 type, MS13, and lot of thugs, lot of I can say like malign godmen. So I have also sensed that some malign or malefic godmen, they call themselves godmen, are also part of this thug larceny. They are also part of this rapist group. They call themselves godmen. Be aware, folks. Lot of godmen of India are serving the jail right now, like Asaram Bapu, Gurmat Ram Rahim, they call themselves godmen. Lot of others, I cannot name all of them. And so you have to be very aware of the godmen who are very popular, who have a lot of followers. They mostly become deceptive, and they become rapists sooner or later. Because of all these followers, they cannot keep control of their senses. They don't know what to do, what is right, what is wrong, and they become like a thug. So you got to be very careful, folks, what's going around. Over here, grand larceny since 2023, constant grand larceny. A lot of people who are thugs, who are dacoit, who are rapists, who are professional rapists, racist, hostages business. It's all in here, all at one place. So I'm trying to debunk that, and it's very important that I unmask these devils, because these devils are nothing more than MS13 type group. Constantly
for
they may appear very simple, but these people are MS13 type group, and these people are gangsters, mobsters, and they have no moral, ethical background. They are, as I keep repeating, every 8 out of 10 India population is downright corrupt, mostly morally, ethically bankrupt, pathological liars with exceptional hate crimes against sjsrana, saints, humanity, truth tellers. So this is all in there, folks. This is what you think about India. So I have covered in my last part, which is on April 14th. I released the video that when you think of India, think of yoga, think of zero gold medal Olympic nation, think of marital rape nation, think of largest raping nation, largest hate criminals nation. Yep. India is proud to present itself as largest hate criminal population nation. Everybody is a hate criminal. 8 out of 10, everybody is a hate criminal. They have only one agenda in mind, to hate, to run the communal violence, to run the racist fascist agenda. This is the name of India. When you think of India, think of racist, fascist, communal violence, think of marital rapes.